Yep, this is rain. Daytona, Mike Mullin from didnt. Thursday, second day of practice. Another day or two to go. Saturday's 400, Friday's 250. And Friday's 250 with the nationwide cars, the new nationwide cars. That's shaping up to be pretty iffy if you ask me. Talked to a lot of crew chiefs over there and some drivers. They say those new nationwide cars look pretty. Did a lot of work on them. No downforce. No downforce on the nose. When they get close, they're in trouble. Even Clint Boyer says, it's like the car's light. It floats. Hey, we got two things we can look at for Friday night's Subway 250. Either the guys are going to crash right and left, and they did a pretty good job of crashing today, or they're going to be so careful that it'll be a boring race. Kind of hard to tell which way it might go. And in the 400, oh, Kyle Busch. He almost went to a backup twice today. Crashed Denny Hamlin. Jerry Logano got tapped out, trying to slow down, got hit in the rear by Carl Edwards. Cars are slipping and sliding, and the rain really wasn't a factor. Started raining about an hour ago, and now it's raining. Called off practice. These guys are just glad to go home. I don't know if it's Goodyear's tires are too hard, or the drivers are just trying too hard, or if the plate's too big. Biggest plate they've had here in a long time, maybe since 1988 or 1989. They're fast, smoking fast, says Jeff Burton, going into the corners, and they just can't seem to hang on to them. A lot of crashing today. What that means for Saturday, don't quite know. Who was the fastest today? Now, they were drafting, so they weren't in qualifying trim, but Robbie Gordon was the top speed board, 195 plus miles an hour. Pretty impressive. One of the lone independents left on the circuit. Hey, maybe he's got something here. Drives this track pretty well, just hasn't had any luck at all. Another story we're working on, aside from the nationwide story and all the crashing and the Joe Gibbs guys having a lot of bad luck, I don't know what NASCAR's going to do about the TV ratings. They're doing everything right. The drivers are driving wild. They're doing a good job. NASCAR's making pretty decent calls on most everything. Everything should be going fine. And yet the TV ratings are going nowhere. TNT, down again. 11 of the 15 races that have been scheduled and run as scheduled, ratings down this season. In fact, over the last 2 years, since the summer of 2008, something like more than 40 of the 60 races run as scheduled have down ratings from the previous race. Something's not going right. I can't quite figure it out. NASCAR is doing a lot of promotions. The racetracks are doing a lot of promotions. The drivers are driving their butts off. You can tell that. And yet, the impact isn't there in front of the TV set. Wonder what the grandstands are going to be like. We'll have to see. Friday night will be quite a show if it doesn't rain. Rain, that's one reason we used to run the 400 on 4th of July weekend on 10 a.m. Now it's going to be at night. Maybe the rain will clear up. Trouble is, 60% chance of showers Friday, 60% on Saturday. At least the weather's not that bad. Not as bad as it could be in terms of heat and humidity. But the drivers, they're either driving wild, driving over their heads, or something. Makes for good, exciting action if you're not in the driver's seat. If you're in the driver's seat, better tighten those belts up. That's just the way racing is these days, says Jeff Gordon, who himself has been the center of a couple of hurricanes. Thursday, Daytona International Speedway, Mike Mullin from MikeMullin.net.